All right, I was really supposed to turn this around. Okay, so what's up, you guys? Today is Tuesday, July 2nd. So if you haven't watched yesterday's Get Ready With Me, please do. This video will not be a total get ready with me. I am getting ready, but I just wanted to get ready really quick and then tell you guys how yesterday went, and then we're leaving the house. So this Get Ready With Me will be, or this portion of the video, the Get Ready portion, will be much shorter. So anyway.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team.
I am really happy. I posted the video today, and I really am thankful to everybody who watched, everybody who liked, commented, subscribed. You guys was commenting and I loved it. I mean, it was like 5 people when I checked this. By the time before I recorded this, hopefully there's more, but if not, it don't even matter, because I appreciate each and every one of you guys who did say something yesterday. Words of encouragement, just interacting. I love it. So anyways, let me tell y'all about yesterday and what we're going to do today. So yesterday, after I finished getting ready, there was one thing on my to-do list that I did not get done. I'll try and get it done today, but if not, oh well. I did make it out to the Zanzibar event. Now, it was cute. The place was super cute. The bit of food I tried was good. I will say, it was an interesting tasting experience because they were doing it. They had they were saying tapas. I don't know what to call it because it wasn't really tapas, because tapas are small plates and you're supposed to get some and you share it at the table. I don't know if it was more people than they were expecting or what. They did it kind of like past hors d'oeuvre style, but they were bigger than like bite-sized pieces. There weren't any plates though. And then they started bringing things out on different dishes. So that's on the restaurant. And then I didn't know it was Meg Taylor's birthday. She runs Women in Radio, and she is such a sweetheart. So she's the one who invited me out to the event. And yeah, so I went. It was cool. It was a birthday celebration for her. They had these cute little passports because we had to submit a picture. So I posted a reel this morning and I was like, look at me getting it done, setting goals, accomplishing them, just like that. Okay. So I said I wanted to be posting every day. I went out there. I got my content. I was going to put it off and I was like, no, what are you putting it off for? The event was last night. Whatever footage you got is the footage you got, bitch. You need to post something and you just work with that. So I did, and I got that posted. I got the Get Ready With Me posted. I still need to post something on my Klassy Baste page. Today's goal is to, I have a collab with this company called Priority Chef. They have a website, it's prioritychef.com, but they also have, their products are available on Amazon. So it's really pretty simple. I have a lot of creative freedom, but I am promoting a potato ricer, which oddly enough, I love kitchen gadgets, but I don't have a potato ricer. So I'm excited to have it. It came in, it's the box is pretty big. I haven't taken it out of the box, but I need to take it out so I can wash it and everything before I use it. But I figured I could make a dinner tonight. I'm gonna make mashed potatoes, nothing crazy. Make mashed potatoes with the potato ricer and see what I think about that. And then some roast fish. And I wanted to do it yesterday, but time did not permit. But I just woke up feeling like Ina Garten. Do y'all know who she is? There's a show called, what's this? I don't know who this is. There's a show called Barefoot Contessa. I don't even know if it still comes on. She also has another show that's more current right now called Be My Guest. And I love the concept of this show. She invites different people on and they talk about food. It's very similar to this idea that I have for a show. So Yeah, sometime last year, someone talked to me about creating a food show, a podcast, if you will, and he was saying it's a network and they're very successful. They don't have a show, or he doesn't have a show like that. There is a show that is a food-based show, and so he was saying how what they'd like to be able to do is they need to have an audio presence. And I had been thinking about it, and I had all these ideas, but I just wasn't sure how to make it work, because when he initially said something to me about it last year, or was it the year before? I don't know. Last year or the year before. I think it was last year. He said something to me about it, but he was saying how it needed to be an audio only show. And I'm like, well, how do you do food and it's audio only? Like, you already don't get to taste the food. I just wasn't sure how to come up with a show that could be interesting, that people would want. And then I'm like, I'm going to have to bust my ass, because while I know that there are some people who are interested in food, how many people who listen to my show, watch my YouTube, subscribe to my, or not subscribe, but follow me on social media, are interested in me talking about food? I'm not a chef. I'm going to have to really dig deep. I mean, I started to say challenge accepted, but I didn't accept the challenge. It's intriguing and I want to do it, but I don't know. But then I'm like, do I keep letting this little self-doubt thing get in my head? And y'all know that I've also talked way too much about doing a true crime show. And I hired someone, was it last year? It's last year or the year before, I can't remember. But I hired this girl to be like my research assistant. She ended up moving to Texas. Shout out to Candace. She ended up moving back to Texas. And then I was like, well, I'm not ready to launch. And I think that I may have overextended myself anyway, because I just don't have the time to dedicate to this and cocktails and the other things that I have going on or had going on at the time. I wish I would have gone ahead and launched them, but whatever. You live and you learn. So I've been trying to come up with a show. Well, one idea that I have is to combine true crime and food. And then another idea is, girl, you doing too much. Just, you could do two separate shows, or maybe you should focus on the food show, since that's the one that there's somebody already interested in you doing a show. And then I want to make sure that I'm coming to them with an idea, because when you don't have no say-so and shit, and you're not creating stuff, it's real easy to get replaced. And it's like, if they come up with the idea and cast me, it's not working, who's to say they wouldn't just replace me? You know what I mean? Anyway, he was saying that whenever I talked to him recently, he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I misspoke. That's on me. I didn't mean that it could only be audio. It's just our ad partners are heavy on selling audio ads, because that's really their thing. And so that's why it needs to have an audio presence. So like, I just meant like, don't just come with a YouTube show, essentially. And I was like, oh, okay, well that ain't no thing. That ain't no thing, I guess. Still don't know the idea, but me and these tangents. So I was looking at Ina Garten's Instagram, and that's when I saw she has this thing, Be My Guest. I'm going to watch some of those episodes today while I cook, probably. But she has that show, and it seems like she's interviewing different people. Some of them are celebrities. Some of them seem like celebrity chefs or something. I don't know. But she has all of these people on there, and she's talking to them, and they're her guests, I guess, at her home. I don't know. I got to watch the show. But if the concept is to invite somebody over, or you get together with somebody and you talk about some food or meal or whatever experience that you have, and like tie in a story or something to it. It's kind of what I was going for. Okay, so totally hypothetical, right? I was thinking, what if I do a show where, okay, let's say Beyonce is my guest, right? So Beyonce comes on the show. She's not a food person, and she also doesn't cook, but our girl likes to eat. So Beyonce is talking to us, or talking to me about, I don't know, she's talking to me about how her favorite vacation spot is in Italy. And one time she was in, I don't know, Florence, Italy with the family, and they found this like hole in the wall restaurant. Nobody knew who she was. It was a really slow day. So her and the fam are there. She was just so in love with the meal that she had. She's trying to talk, and Beyonce speaks Italian too in this fantasy of mine. So she goes into the kitchen and she's talking to this little old grandma. And the grandma is like, oh, I can show you how to make it. No big deal, whatever. And so Beyonce's like, yeah, I really don't cook. But my daughter, Blue Ivy, she loves this kind of stuff. Can she come in? She's very mature for her age. And so Blue Ivy comes in and she's learning how to make like this special sauce and this wood roasted fish and this amazing pasta. And so every now and again when the chefs go on vacation, Blue Ivy comes out and she makes this fabulous meal fit for a queen. She cooks for the family because she's actually low-key a foodie, and she cooks this food and it's just like this amazing memory. And so now they have a new family tradition where every time they're visiting a place, they try and find some little known hole in the wall restaurant, and either they get special access and get to learn straight from the chefs, or they go home and Blue Ivy, when she's not busy, running the household, because we all know she does that. When she's not busy doing that, she likes to unwind by cooking these meals. And Beyonce shares this story, and she can talk about the first time she went to Italy and, things that she aspires to, what she likes, but tie it back to food and wine and culture and all of that and pull it together. That's essentially what I would like my idea to, or that's what my idea is for a show. Now, Barefoot Contessa, it seems like hers is similar to that. And I love it. But this guy was like, okay, it needs to be an audio-based show. So I'm like, okay, that's still a thing. And then he said that he wanted to be able to sell like a cookbook. So there's another show on that's a podcast. They have a video presence and audio presence, very similar. So it's called Eating While Broke. I was actually on that podcast. I don't know if guys have ever heard of it. It's really an interesting podcast. And you should check it out. So the premise of the show is that people go on there who have a story to tell. And Colleen Witt is the host, and it's mostly like entrepreneurs, creative people who have seen some success, built a name for themselves, that sort of thing. She interviews you. So when I went on, I just talked about my podcasting journey and just media journey and how I got there. There was so much more that I wanted to talk about, but we didn't get to. But while we were there, while I was there, I don't know why I keep saying we, because I did it by myself. We made this meal. You have to make a meal that you ate when you were broke. And so you sign a release, and there's a cookbook, and at the end of every season, she has a cookbook that she sells. Sound familiar? Now, nobody has paid me a consultation fee. I did talk to Colleen, and I was trying to talk to her about like just the business of things and how it's going for her, because I know I've said this plenty of times and on plenty of platforms, but people be all hype about being signed to a network. But let me tell y'all something, even in the podcasting game, it's just like being a rapper. And that's exactly what she told me. She was like, so you might be better off where you are. And I was thinking, I know that, you should. I mean, other people don't. She's like, how are you financing this and all of this? And I'm like, we make money from this show. We're not rich. We have a lot of overhead expenses, but the show, I mean, I used to just put my hard-earned money in it. I wasn't going on trips and stuff. I wasn't doing fun stuff. Luckily, I had a brand deal with a company that was sending me hair. I was doing a lot of shit myself. Like, what do the young kids say? I had to get it out the mud. That was me. So, yeah. So anyway, sounds familiar. And I had some ideas for her. I gave her my info. She didn't reach out, but she's also a mom, and I know how life can be. But Colleen, girl, if you watching this, Are you hiring consultants, or the network that you're on is hiring consultants? Holla at your girl, okay? Because I knows a thing or two. And I have some ideas for you. But anyway, my show wouldn't be like hers because I don't want to be focusing on where we came from. Nothing wrong with that. I think that there are some really interesting and inspiring stories. I had listened to her show before I was invited on. And then once she invited me on, I made sure to go back and listen to some more episodes. But I just want to talk. Sometimes I don't mind doing it and telling like come up stories, but sometimes like I have some friends and just people that I know where I feel like they get so caught up in like the struggle that they came from, or maybe the struggle that they're in, and they forget to be in the now or to look forward. And I just don't want to sit in that. Now, if that's the story you want to tell, and maybe this meal reminds you of when you were eating bologna sandwiches or whatever the hell, I mean, that's fine. I just don't want it to be all about the come up. And everybody don't really have a come up, if we being honest. What is this one? Fine print liquid eyeliner. Okay, so anyway, that's what's up with that. So I don't know the point of me sharing that. I guess I just wanted to share. But I have been thinking about Barefoot Contessa so much. I just love how classy she is. She's always cooking for Jeffrey. And then she had that little store. And then she puts on her linen top. And she has her little bob and her little earrings. So, I mean, I'm going to be a little bit sexier than Barefoot Contessa today. But I want to go out and I'm going to go to Buckhead Butcher Shop and see what they have there. And then I'll go to Whole Foods. My plan is to get some potatoes. I don't know what kind of green leafy vegetable. Maybe I'll do like a salad or some sort. And I'm hoping that between those two stores, one of them has some fresh branzino, because I would like to roast some fish tonight. And have me a crisp, dry white to go with it. And make a beautiful meal. So that's the plan for today. So I think what I'll do is bring y'all with my other camera. Bring y'all with me to the store. We'll see. Or maybe even just my phone. Because you know some of these stores be tripping about filming. Go to the store. Try out or see what they have. Pick out some things. Bring it back. And then get set up. Maybe this first one, instead of putting so much pressure on myself, I should just record the whole thing. And we'll see how it goes. It won't be an official cooking video. But we'll see what we can get with it. I was also thinking like maybe my shtick with the cooking should be I should be like deep down inside. This is so true. Deep down inside, I really wish everything I did, I could be like super glamorous. Like if it was practical to cook in a robe, like a floor length robe with feathers and everything and like a big updo and stuff, I absolutely would. So how can I find a way to be glamorous and cook? I saw some things online, and everything I've seen where it does work, it's like it requires help. And my people be offering to help, and I know that they mean it, but they just don't be good at it. They don't be helping the way I need them to help, and that's just it. And then they be getting mad and wanting to get mad at me. And it's like I mean, what do you want me to do about it? It's just we're not compatible in that way. Different people work different ways, and I don't know what you're doing, and it's irritating me. So like, we're not even about to go there. So anyways, we're gonna see how this goes today. What am I gonna now? If they don't have the fish that I want, I don't know. I don't want to make no salmon. I'm just tired of seeing salmon. And there's a restaurant out here called Fia. It's in Buckhead. It's in a hotel. I can't think of the name of the hotel, but it's in Buckhead, like where you, let's see, where is that restaurant? It's like, is that Lenox? No, that's Piedmont Road and Roswell Road. It's over there near Landmark Diner. There's a hotel that's on Piedmont over there. So there's a restaurant there. It's really good. They have this big open flame wood grill situation, and they roast. I don't even know the right word. That's why I'm making these faces. They roast the different meats there, and they have like a whole fish that they serve. I want to say it's branzino. It might be something else, but it's so good. So good. I've had it a couple of times and I haven't been there in a while, but like that would be so tasty. And I would really like to like blister some potatoes, maybe. Is that even a thing? But like roast them a little bit. I want the skin on there, but I gotta get this potato ricer video done because I set a goal that I was gonna be doing more partnerships, and I can blister, or whatever you want to call it. I can roast some potatoes another day. This is gonna be mashed potatoes because mashed potato video is what it's due, and I got to stay focused. Sometimes I be like, I am not an artist, and other days I be like, I sure do be acting like it. The way I be just, ooh, this is not the right color. Here I go messing stuff up. I didn't want anything too dark because like I know would not be having nothing dark. I guess this is the glamour. The day. I don't know. So yeah, now, okay, so I told you about the event last night. It was cute. I ran into some people I knew. Samaya, we used to record at her studio. It's also a house, a SE content house. Used to record there. And then, where else? Used to record there. I saw some different people who work on like the marketing side of the radio industry and like brand partnerships and advertising and stuff like that. Who else? Some other random people in Atlanta that I know. And then I had text one of my homegirls because I saw the brother of her ex there, and I was just like, why is he here? It was just like, that was probably the most random person besides the chiropractor. Do y'all know who the chiropractor is? I can't think of his name, but he's a chiropractor. I met him out before, but he just really be outside a lot. And he be adjusting people's backs in the club sometimes, and I'm just like, are you sure you want to do that? I don't know. He tried to do me one time, and I was like, absolutely not, because I don't know if you're drunk or not. And I don't be knowing if people are drunk sometimes. Well, one, because I be drunk. And then two, even when I'm not, it's just like, some people are really good at holding it together, you know, when they've been drinking. So yeah, saw him. What am I doing? I am like kind of messing up here. Because this is not the right color. Whatever. We're going to blend it out. It'll be fine. We're not going to worry about it. What else is going on in my life? I did not journal yesterday like I was supposed to. But I did already journal today. And so I was like, well, maybe today will be the first day. And I will journal the day after to reflect on my previous day. And that's how we'll work that out. So did that. I need to go on a walk today with Whitley, but I don't want to take her to the store. She is on my ass because the other day I left her at home while I went somewhere, and she not happy. And so I left her at home yesterday too, and she's probably like, girl, you are out of your rabbit ass mind. You keep leaving me at the house by myself, and like, I am a baby. I hope she don't call CPS on me. This is random, but when y'all were kids, did y'all used to go to like the model homes? I need to start looking and see who got some open houses. I need to go in there and get inspired. One, to get this junky room together. Two, just cause I am hungry. Oh, and another thing, y'all. Why one of my ex-boyfriends from like 50 years ago hit me up on Facebook Messenger of all places today? Is it the retrograde? Alexa, is it currently Mercury retrograde?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, yes, Mercury is in retrograde. It began on August 23rd and goes direct on September 15th.
What? It is July. I don't know what you're talking about. Alexa might be confused about what day it is. Well, let me not talk too loud about my girl because I don't want the robots to be turning on me. Have y'all seen any of those like movies like that? I've been watching a lot more movies lately, and I am so confused about Game of Thrones right now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get with it because I was watching it last year or whenever it was on before, but like right now I have no idea what is happening. I'm so confused. I watched the second episode about 5 times this morning because I kept falling asleep. I woke up at like 4:30 and I kept falling asleep on it, and I just gave up after a while. Then I moved on to episode 3, but I'm like, what is happening? I mean, I know the gist of what's happening, but I'm just like, and then the show is so long. I don't want to start last season over. I don't know what to do, so I'm thinking about giving up. Do y'all ever get like that with shows? It's just like, what the heck is going on here? This pimple just does not want me to be great. And who's tired about these dang on pimples is me. All right, so I'm going to finish up my face and then we will go to the store. See you guys in a sec. All right, guys, I am finished getting ready. Excuse the mess back here. I mean, everything is a mess. You know what it is. So let me just show you what I have put on to go grocery shopping. So this is the final look. Little shoes. A few accessories. I couldn't find the earrings that I wanted, but I do like these. They're a little bit dressier than what I was initially going for. And I actually need to sit down and put a wee bit more lotion on my feet. These shoes I have on is what I wore last night whenever I went to the event. Oh, I think I put on a few of these too. When I went to the event and I woke up this morning and it's like, oh my gosh. Feet are killing me. But all good. Usually when I use this camera, I only shoot in 1080, and the same with my other camera. I wanted to try 4K out, but I mean, I know it's gonna record way less content. So I want to save as much of this as possible for the store. What you doing, Whitley? She thinks I'm leaving her. She's right. BRB. All right, y'all. Epic fail at the grocery store. So, I go to Buckhead Butcher Shop. I just want y'all to realize how bougie of a shop this is. These are the grocery store bags. I feel like I just left a designer store. Anyway, they didn't really have a lot of fresh fish options, which it was all good. I wasn't sure if they would or not. I did buy some scallops, and this is what I'm going to end up cooking tonight. They were $29.99 a pound, and this is 3/4 of a pound. They were already like put together like this and frozen, so those need to thaw out. And then I love this butter. Banner butter is so good. What does it say on here? Grass-fed, RBGH free. I don't know what that means. Just some good butter. This one is smoked sea salt. I like to use this on like steaks and stuff. Anything I want to have a smoky flavor. And then I got a small one of just the regular sea salt because I figured that might be good with this. I like it better than Kerrygold if you're a Kerrygold person. All right, and then what else did I get from there? I also got, this is from the Meat Eater line for Spiceology. It's their Zesty Seafood Blend. I was hoping I would get some fish and I could use it on that, but I didn't, so oh well. Anyway, that little bit of stuff was like $45, y'all. It's high, but whatever. Okay. So then I leave Buckhead Butcher Shop. Matter of fact, let me put these. Then I think those scallops, I can do some mashed. I'm still doing the mashed potatoes, and this is the potato rice. The potato ricer that I mentioned, and it comes with different size plates. Okay, so then I go to Whole Foods. I was like, I had 2 bags from Whole Foods. Hold up. So I go to Whole Foods thinking for sure I can get the fish that I want. They always have whole fish there. They did not have any whole fish. It just looked like somebody came in there and ransacked the place. I'm just like, what's going on? And then at Buckhead Butcher Shop, they did have a bunch of steaks, but I was not cooking steak today, and those steaks are very high, and that's just not what I was in for today. I wanted something lighter. Anyway, so I go to Whole Foods. So they have the Rainier cherries on sale. I forgot it's that time of year. I love these. So this is going to be a nice little healthy snack for me. And then they have some brie bites, which I love. I got some avocados because I'll be making a lot of avocado toast here soon. I did remember, I didn't mess up and forget to get what I actually went there for, which was some russet potatoes. So I got that. They also have a little section in the cheese section where they have like little pieces of cheese. So if you don't want to get a big old piece and you just want to try it. So I got this one. It's the rattlesnake cheddar. It has tequila and habanero peppers in it. So I thought that could be tasty. I want to try it. Got a shallot. Oh, and then I saw they had this Barbie Olipop. This one is peaches and cream flavor. And I just noticed little brown girl on there. So I looked that up. Got me an adult Lunchable. This one is Calabrese with smoked provolone. I didn't even realize I picked up or whatever. Then I saw this spicy bulgogi marinade. I love like going down the aisles of, well, all the aisles in there because they just be having so much different stuff that I might not necessarily see on a regular basis. And this smoked salmon, I love it. I've only ever seen it at Whole Foods. It is champagne and herbs smoked salmon. I think it is just absolutely delicious. Throw it in the fridge. All right, then let's see. Where's my other Whole Foods bag? So I got some wine and another adult Lunchable, and then these cracked pepper crisps, and that was pretty much it for that. And then after that, I went to Publix for a last-ditch effort to try and get some fresh fish. It didn't work out, so I decided to go ahead and go with the salmon. I also picked up some bacon because I thought it might be tasty to do like a loaded mashed potato and try either some of this cheddar in it with some bacon on top and some butter. I also bought chives, and I thought that could be really, really tasty. Or maybe I have millions of cheeses in there that need to be used, but I was thinking I could do that. Even though that would probably go better with like a steak or something, maybe I won't do that. I also got some baby broccoli, chives. I love cherry plums. I just love these. So good. So happy to see them in the store. So I bought some. Also got some half and half and some sour cream for the potatoes. What else do I have? I also bought some bagels, some cookie dough. I was going to make those gochujang cookies, but I was just like, girl, you better get this little Toll House. And then I got some salads. I got a sweet kale chopped kit and a Mediterranean crunch kit. Some lemons. And I guess that's really it. So let me put my groceries away and get this taken care of. And then we're going to try to make dinner and get some content. And yeah, I also had to post a little thirst trap. for the folks on the gram to let them know Miss Kiki still got it. Okay. You might not see me in a minute, but I done pressed this hair out. Oh, I'm back and I'm better. And that's the chimes of the Instagram going off. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, I am so irritated. I done let somebody get me out of character, throw me off my schedule. Ooh, throw me off my schedule, and the cooking is not gonna happen tonight. So I'm gonna have to try again tomorrow. Ugh, day 3 of trying to get together, but maybe I can get up early in the morning or something and get it done because it's not happening today. And now I'm kind of in a mood, and I don't want to be in a mood like this on here. But I do want to say, and this is going to be a short one. Maybe I should just try and do little daily vlogs. Maybe I can get this edited and put up. I'm going to do some other work, and maybe I'll just order some takeout or something. I don't know. But I do want to say thank you to everybody who commented on the last vlog and you guys were sharing like why you listened to the show, why you didn't. I need to go back and watch that because I don't remember exactly what I said in the video, but I think I was just speaking from the heart. So thank you guys for the feedback. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I do. And I just hope, I think I should sit it. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I think, let me see. I'm going to go grab my journal. This is a moment that I can take. And instead of going off and talking shit and being angry, I need to go in my gratitude journal and think about things that I can be grateful for instead of what just pissed me off, and turn this frown upside down. You feel me? I need to also feed Whitley, and I have so much laundry. So maybe I can do the laundry. Put it up. Like, I'm so ashamed. I'm just going to show y'all because whatever. Y'all don't see everything else. Like, why do I have all these clothes? There's clothes. There's linen. There's more clothes. Well, that stuff is dirty. There's more stuff. There's Whitley stuff. Oh, I was trying to move quick. It's just stuff everywhere. And I cannot take it. So I really need to get this under control. Pray for me. And I want to say I am thankful and grateful for you guys. Anybody who is tuned in today, I appreciate it. Tomorrow, we're going to try again. I have the ingredients. And maybe I can also use tonight to look up some ideas about how I want to cook these scallops. I'm sleepy. I'm not sure. And yeah, let me just go, and you guys have a good night. I appreciate you for watching, appreciate you for tuning in, and please keep on. Bye. Whitley, you want to say bye? Whitley, want to say bye? Say bye. Bye-bye. Look at my sweet, pretty girl.